Intelligence plays a big role in life. In many cases, it helps you succeed at work and often in turn in life as a whole. Still, being the brightest bulb isn't always going to give you benefits. Have you ever wondered why intelligent people tend to have more trouble finding lasting relationships than average people? As weird as it sounds, intelligence, and a high one at that, can put someone at a disadvantage when it comes to romantic stuff. Why though? Is it because being highly intelligent means you're prone to overthinking? Are you too independent that you're better off on your own? Continue watching this video to find out. In a while, we'll be divulging other reasons why having high intelligence is making it harder for you to succeed at love. Before we continue, a like would be great. Number 1, you can't stop overthinking. Intelligent folks are usually detail-oriented. You look at every single attribute or action through a microscopic lens and then draw conclusions. This need to analyze and scrutinize every tiny detail can often create problems in relationships. What's more, you conjure every possible scenario in your mind, analyzing all possible ways your relationship could go south. Because of this, you're thinking that since the bad outweighs the good, you might as well not enter into a relationship. But sometimes going with the flow is the best option when being in love. Number 2, you don't rush into relationships. Guess who are the hardest people to be in a relationship with? Yep, smart people like you. Someone can give you the most passionate, convincing reasons to entrust your heart with them, and it'd still be a hard no for you. You always weigh the pros and cons. You take time to think about major decisions in life, including choosing a partner. When you're single, it's often a conscious decision for you. Moreover, another reason you don't easily cave in is that you consider being single a good time to reflect on your past relationship and learn about yourself and grow as a person. As a result, it can make you appear cold and distant. In your defense, it helps you not look needy and avoid rushing into relationships for the wrong reasons. Number 3, you have high standards. Demanding is one of the common traits seen in intelligent individuals. Although they're more demanding on themselves, this can also pass on to their relationships. As someone highly intelligent, you're used to being the best at a lot of things. Therefore, you tend to expect the same from those around you. You might not be doing it on purpose, but unknowingly you've already set the bar too high for others. To top it off, you don't compromise. No matter how everyone around you is already settling down, you just won't conform for the sake of living up to the status quo. You'd rather grow alone than settle for less. You're way independent to depend on anyone anyway. This then leads us to the next point of the video, independence, or too much of it to be exact. Here's why being extremely self-reliant can be a hindrance. Number 4, you value your own independence too much. Even on your own, you already feel secure physically and emotionally. Because you're independent, you can make decisions without considering others' feelings. You think adding someone into your life can make it complicated. Also, it's important to note that even when you're in a relationship, your need for freedom won't be subdued. This creates tension with your partner, especially if you live together. Thus, because you think having a love life would take away your independence, you try to stay single for a while longer. In reality, however, being in a mature relationship should not make you feel stifled. Number 5, you prioritize your goals over anything else. Did you already have your life figured out? Well, as expected from a highly intelligent person, huh? Some people are often very focused on their careers more than their love life. You have dreams and plans you want to achieve, and because you're too focused on staying in the game, you've got little to no time for a relationship. Moreover, your job is like your comfort zone, as it gives you the chance to use your analytical and rational side to good use. All those in turn result in you settling down and starting a family a bit later than your peers. Number 6, you don't fall in love easily. There's only one possible reason. Intelligent people appreciate intellect in others. And so appearance isn't that important. To know if a person is the one for you, you must get to know them really well, including their personalities, hobbies, likes, and goals. The thing is, when you're too cautious, you end up spending too much time evaluating whether or not that person is perfect for you. In the end, they may go, leaving up all alone. Are you also the mind over heart type of person? If so, then it can be another reason you're struggling with love. Find out more about it next. Number 7, you trust your mind much more than your heart. Feelings can mislead us. It's why extremely intelligent people always refer to facts and figures before making assumptions. Your decisions are made after logically considering all the options. Consequently, you listen to whatever your brain tells you, irrespective of whatever your heart feels. In the end, this coldness of your heart can make it harder to find love. Furthermore, falling in love requires you to believe in the impossible and magic. However, doing something like this can be difficult, if not impossible, for someone like you who sees things logically. Number 8, you're quite intimidating. Highly intelligent people have this way about them that makes them unapproachable. With just one look, others can already tell that you aren't an average human being. As such, some choose not to pursue you because of fear of rejection. Others also are afraid that they can't go toe-to-toe with you in a battle of wits, or are worried that you'll make them feel small. However, smart people aren't as intimidating as they appear. Like the rest, they have soft spots and emotional moments they try to conceal from everyone. Don't you? Number 9, you're very emotionally guarded. As we've discussed, you trust your mind more than your heart. Ironically, despite your intimidating energy, you're actually quite soft. But because of your delicate heart, you build your walls so high around. You do this to protect yourself from any emotional harm and to avoid being distracted from achieving your goals. You're scared of falling in love because you don't feel safe exposing the deep parts of yourself to someone else. Although this can avoid you from getting heartbroken, it can also hinder you from being happy. You hate being deprived of your freedom or just being restricted in general, don't you? Sorry to break it to you, but this is another reason love is hard to come by in your life. Keep watching to learn more. Number 10, you hate restrictions. You hate being placed in a box. As such, it's difficult to find someone who can understand that sometimes you need space. You need your own time. You need to do what you love and explore the places you want to explore by yourself once in a while. You don't like it when someone imposes restrictions on you, partner or not. And certainly you don't like being told what to do, no matter if it comes from someone who seems to be the most perfect for you. Number 11, you're likely to get bored easily. If you're smart, inquisitive, and love to learn, you might quickly lose interest in anything or anyone once you figure them out. Now, how does this affect romantic relationships? Loving the chase and thrill of falling in love is one thing, but what happens once you've figured out all there is to figure out about your partner? Odds are you get antsy and start to look elsewhere for stimulation. Number 12, you keep score. A key to a healthy relationship is when both partners give without expecting anything in return. You do it just because you want to make your partner feel good. But if you're keeping score, then it's just going to create a point of reference. What's worse is that scorekeeping is biased since we all have different criteria to determine what's good and what's bad. It also fosters resentment in relationships. Unfortunately, highly intelligent people are likely to do this. Intelligence comes in many forms, and unbeknownst to some, they're actually more intelligent than they give themselves credit for. So what if you're a genius all along? How can you tell? Easy. Just click here to know the signs to look out for.